Hey guys, how's it going? This is Mike from M&R Automotive. Today we have a 2025 and up Chevy Suburban, and we're going to be removing the front end. First thing we're going to do is remove this hood latch. It's a T15 socket. So I'm going to remove 2 bolts. I'm going to slide the handle forward to disconnect it. Don't set it too far because I like to reinstall it after I take that cover off. So the next step is to remove 9 push pins that are holding the top cover. So in order to remove it, find a little slot for your flathead screwdriver or prying tool. Raise the head of the pin and just scoop under it. With all the push pins removed, you can just lift up the plastic trim and set it aside. So now with the top trim piece removed, we can go ahead and reinstall the latch. Slide it back on and secure it with these Torx bolts. You don't have to do it all the way because when we're assembling everything back, we're going to have to remove it again. The main reason why I like to reinstall it is that if we lower the hood, it's not going to be a nightmare opening the hood back up if the latch is missing. So let's remove 6 10mm bolts on top. Those are these silver ones. So next thing, we're gonna take out all the Torx screws that are holding the inner liner. There's 6 of them. I went ahead and turned the wheels towards the driver's side, so that way it gives me plenty of space here. And just a reminder, this is a T15 Torx socket. So we can go ahead and peel back the liner. There's 3 bolts here that are going downward to separate the fender from the bumper. It's a number 7 socket. You gotta remove the outer one, and these 2 inner ones, you can just loosen it, but you don't have to remove them. The outer one, you do. It's hard to get the camera in here, but you could easily feel them. There's one here, there's one in the middle, and one towards the end. So this is one of them. This is the one I removed, and these 2, I'll just loosen them a little bit. I'll loosen it maybe like 5 turns. There's clips here, so you just want to make sure that it goes over it. Okay, now I got the middle one, and now I'm gonna work on the one that's furthest. This is the hardest one to get to. You just have to feel it with your finger and slip a socket on it. All right, so now that I loosened them, I'm just gonna go ahead and pry it. So if you see here, this one is a hole. This is the one we're gonna remove. And these 2, they just get loosened because it's just clips that go over tabs. So the last thing on the driver's side, and there's one more 10mm bolt that we have to remove. So double check to make sure there is no harnesses here. On this trim package, the Z71, we didn't see any harnesses to disconnect. But when we did the prototype on the GMC Yukon Denali, there was a harness that we had to remove, and these trucks are very similar. So this trim package didn't need it, but double check to make sure that yours doesn't have any harnesses. That needs to be unclipped as well. Now let's do the same thing on the passenger side. Let's remove all the Torx screws. All right, we're gonna peel back the liner. We're gonna use a 7mm socket to take out this bolt. So I removed the outer one, and I'm loosening the middle one. And now I'm going to loosen the last one here. So when you loosen it, there's a plate that actually goes down and gives you the slack that you need to separate them. There you go, see? So that plate went down and loosened up the whole side. So now I'm going to remove that 10mm bolt. So on the passenger side, there's 2 harnesses that we have to unclip. There's a small one and there's a large one right above it. First thing I'm going to do is just unclip these clips so that way I can have better access to it. So this is the small one. I got under it with a prying tool, and I'm just wiggling it to unclip it. So that way we can take it out here and separate it. So this one has a red tab. So what you want to do, you want to push down on it with your fingernail. It unclips. And now we push on this lever, press down and separate. So push and separate. Okay, so the small one's done. So now I want to show you the larger one. I think it has one of these plastic clips that holds it to this metal frame. So you just want to pry it away. So we separated it. And these are a little bit more tricky. So these are a little bit different. There is a tab. You want to push it down. It unlatches from this mark here. And you actually want to slide this gray piece down towards the red tab. And when it does that, it will come apart. All right, so we did everything on the passenger side. Let's go ahead to the bottom of the truck. So now we're gonna remove 4 7mm bolts on the bottom. So to summarize, we got all the bolts removed from the top. We got everything from the inside of the fender wells, including the wiring harness. And we have everything on the bottom unscrewed. So now we're gonna remove the grill. So I do wanna show you there's 2 tabs, one on each side. So what you wanna do, you actually wanna go on top of it and unclip it from the top. So you gotta pull up and towards yourself. See, unclipped. Unclipped. There we go. So that loosens the top. So now we're going to unclip all the clips from the body panels. Here, I'm gonna do the same thing here. There's a couple more. There it is. Same thing on this side. There it is. And this is how you remove the front end from a 2025 and up Chevy Suburban. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please follow along where we're going to install 2 40-inch M&R light bars behind this grill.